So what do I mean when I say 1%? We're going to dig into that again here in just a moment. Hello everyone, Semi-Retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. Today we're going to talk about the 1%. And what I mean when I say at the end of every video, be 1% better. First of all, if you're new to the channel, let me say welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you find something slightly useful about my videos. If you're new here, don't forget to go down and say hi in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you think I've earned it. Or a thumbs down if you just don't like the way I look. Go ahead and, do the subscribe thing. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it helps get the word out. And that's really what this channel is all about. Showing people that it's never too late to change your life. I'm 60 years old. I started this way of eating the day before my 59th birthday. And now I'm out here doing stuff I never thought I could do before. I cut my own grass yesterday. I'm out here walking every day on top of all that. Go to the YMCA and work out 4 days a week. I walk as hard as I can for a half hour in chest deep water twice a week. And I work out on the cable machine twice a week to try and strengthen my shoulders, as well as doing push-ups. Still can't quite do a real sit-up, but I'm doing some leg lift exercises while laying down, working on that. Squats, doing all the things. Stuff that I didn't think I could do and thought I'd never do again 30 years ago. Now my life is better than it's been in decades. So help me get the word out. Thank you. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. It means an awful lot to me that you spend at least a little bit of your day with me, listening to what I have to say. But let's get right on into this thing. Why I never consider myself in a stall is part of one of the side effects of doing 1% better every day. And people will say, well, what does that mean, Bob? Well, it's very simple. I'm not just talking about diet or what you eat or exercise, because progress in our diet and exercise program can be very slow. So whatever it is you're doing besides that, because if all you're concentrating on is diet and exercise, you need to get some more hobbies. I'm not saying it's bad, especially when you're first getting started, but as time goes on, I would hope that you have a few more interests than just diet and exercise. But whether you're, me personally, I try to read a little bit more of my Bible every day, because as I've stated before, and I don't think I talk about this enough in on the channel, but I do believe deep down inside that it was God that reached into my computer and put Dante Ferrigno's video in front of me to help me turn my life around. So I believe he has something more planned for me. And I hope I don't disappoint him too much. But whether it's reading your Bible or reading some other kind of book, learning a new skill, if you like to do the knitting or the crocheting thing, maybe you do a little bit more of that. If you like to work on crossword puzzles, you do a little bit more of that. And as long as you are improving by 1% in some area of your life, I say you will never stall. You might catch a stall in your weight loss to the point where, it's been several months since you've seen the scale move. But one of the things I forgot to mention in yesterday's video, I typed it in the flash up comments, but I did want to go over that again real quickly today. You know, if you're one of these people that has a problem with not being able to eat enough, that applies in the 1%. Just keep pushing a little bit further to eat, you know, just 1 or 2 more bites of food with every meal. And eventually, you'll get to where you're eating enough. For those that didn't see yesterday's video, I was talking about if you're feeling sluggish or tired, it was either an electrolyte problem or you're just not eating enough. That's usually what it is. I'm not saying that's every time, but that's usually the first 2 things to look at. But yeah, no matter what you're doing, learning to play an instrument, whatever your other hobbies are, do 1% better each and every day. Increase just a little bit, and you won't stall. You'll be getting better at something every day. It seems I've walked a little further than I had video for. So I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to flip the camera around and let you watch just a little bit of the end of my walk here as I move back up the hill towards the house. I might even throw a little music in here. Okay, cut the music. Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed that quick little music shot there. But yeah, it's the whole 1% thing comes from being a little bit better every day. You know, like for me, I started off walking last September the 1st and got a little bit further every day. But doing other things besides diet and exercise are important to our mental health. And I think the part that we tend to ignore a lot, not necessarily on purpose, but it happens, is we tend to not focus on the mental side of everything. And I think that's just as important as anything else. For me, my 1% better that I've been doing these last several weeks is I've been working on stretching to be more flexible and get more mobility. I was gonna make a little stretching video, but decided since I don't have a really short yoga skirt that nobody'd really be interested in watching that, and even if I had one, I wouldn't look very good in it. Anybody ever notice that about yoga and stretching channels? Who in the world puts on high heels and fishnets to do their workout? Just saying. But anyway, that's what I've got for you today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this quick little 1% video re-explaining what 1% means. It's not about diet, or not only about diet. It's not only about exercise. It's about every aspect of your life. And if you will pick one thing today to do 1% better than you did yesterday, then I say you will never stall. That's what I've got for you today, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I will see you in the next one.